Hey everybody, CLARKSIDE here. Welcome back to Destiny. The Rise of Iron has landed, and in this video I'm going to guide you through the necessary steps you need to follow to acquire the Gjallarhorn, the Gjallarhorn, the boss killer extraordinaire, the former terror of the Crucible. The steps to acquiring this are actually a lot more straightforward than I expected. Firstly, you'll need to get a splicer key which drop from the yellow health bar enemies in the plague lands, particularly brood mothers and the blood enforcer hive knights. One spot you can find these is right next to where you spawn in. A brood mother will show up every few minutes. Next, you'll need to head to the Archon's Keep area and find a survey location patrol mission. They're the ones that look like a ghost symbol. If you don't have one right away, go to orbit and reload. Your ghost will ask you to scan an anomaly that's deep within the heart of Site 6. Follow the path all the way down past Archon's Forge into the Warrens until you get to this room. You'll need a splicer key that I mentioned earlier to get through the laser barrier. A word of warning before you continue. If you happen to die past this door, then you will respawn outside the gate and you'll have to use another splicer key. So make sure you carry a spare, or don't die. I found out the hard way. Kill the Fallen in this room with the Iron Lord axe and then descend into the next room. The axe at this point doesn't have much utility against the SIVA Walker, but it is handy for clearing out the first lot of adds. The Walker is pretty bullet spongy if you're running this solo, but it's a pretty easy fight nonetheless if you play smart and use cover wisely. Once you've slain the Walker, you can scan the anomaly that he's been guarding. It's a little iron wolf head on the ground. You'll then return to the Iron Temple, talk to Lord Saladin and then to Tyra in order to begin the quest proper. You'll need to collect 7 iron medallions that are scattered throughout the plague lands. The first one is up a cliff within the Iron Temple. You can see the route on screen now. For the other 6, they're pretty self-explanatory, so I'll just let the footage roll. Once you have all of the medallions, you'll need to go back to the Iron Temple again and get the next step, which is to play a quest-specific mission called a Symbol of Honor. You'll be travelling to a modified version of the PvP map, Bannerfall. The mission objective is relatively straightforward, but you might want to take a fire team with you for extra firepower. You'll explore the tower and scan a couple of objects before fallen enemies start spawning in. There's some turrets you can activate that will help keep them at bay also. Next, 2 bombs will spawn one after the other, and you'll need to hold enemies at bay whilst your ghost defuses them. It takes about the same time it takes to defend a warsat. I found out that this was the step that was the trickiest to do solo, especially when you get exploder shanks creeping up on you. Once they're diffused, head back to the centre of the map and you'll be treated to a boss fight with a fallen captain. Once you've kindly told him to get in the fucking bin, then your next step of course is to return to the Iron Temple. Your next task is to find 5 dormant SIVA clusters. Here are the 5 that I know of so far as of making this video. Load in the patrol on the Plaguelands and head over to Bunker Triglav, where you'll find a cluster up in the tower behind behind one of the computer monitors. For the next bit, you'll need a splicer intel relay to get back into the Cosmodrome. You can either get back in there from patrol, or if you want a shortcut, you can load in the Walls Come Down mission. You can find one cluster on the wreckage of this fallen walker, and then carry on heading towards Dock 13 to find one heading in this grate here. Double back on yourself and head towards the rocket yards. You can find one in the room off towards the left back corner, by where you would normally head towards the Devil's Lair Strike. For the last cluster, continue on to where you would fight the fallen walker in the blast, and you'll find a cluster chilling on the back of this post. Once again you summon back to the Iron Temple, because apparently Lord Saladin is very selective with his use of radio conversation, and then you're tasked with completing the Beauty in Delivery mission. The location is the Skyshock PvP map. You'll have to kill a buttload of Fallen before finding the workshop where the incomplete Gjallarhorn is in pieces. You'll start up an event where you'll have to protect your ghost as he builds your Jellyhorn. The trick here is to steer clear of the ghost because any enemy fire will decrease the progress. Once he hits 100%, you can pick up the completed Gjallarhorn and start laying waste to the fallen splicers. There's a couple of walkers and some dudes on pikes, but you can just go ahead and spam the galley because there's a metric fuck ton of ammo just lying around. Complete the mission, return to Lord Saladin, and the Gjallarhorn is yours to keep. If you pre-ordered Rise of Iron to get Iron Gjallarhorn, then there's nothing to stop you from infusing your normal galley into the light level 3 iron version, which is exactly what I've done here. If you've found this video useful, then please leave a thumbs up, and if you're new to my channel, then click the subscribe button. I want to thank you all for watching. This is CLARKSIDE signing out.